Hello fellow flows and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what to do after you've received a healing from me. So typically what happens during a healing is that we first read your energy. We see where you are off track. The typical questions that I have are what does my relationship look like? Am I with my soulmate? Purpose, career? Am I on track with what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? Or advice from spirit. So once we get a general reading on what is happening in your life, the energy that is surrounding you, we then jump into where you are off track, where you are not in alignment with your true purpose. Once we get an idea of where you're not aligned, I check your chakras, I check your frequency, what vibration you're radiating at. So if you guys don't understand what I mean by what frequency you're radiating at, is to get an idea. The scale is up to 1,000. Jesus and Buddha are above 900. The majority of people in this era are under 100. So the low vibration frequencies that are under 100 are typically guilt, fear, shame, anger, lack of self-worth. And as you get higher on that scale, you're emanating more towards understanding, empathy, release, surrendering, letting God in, purpose, and love, right at the top. So that's typically where we see where on the scale that you are on. Then I also do a healing to see if there's any negative energies around you that are actually sucking out and benefiting from the low frequency energy that you are radiating. So we attract, you know how we attract, say in other videos, that we attract our circumstances? We also attract spirits that feed off of our energy. So if we're in high frequency vibrations, then we are working with high frequency spirits. If we are in low vibrating frequency, then we are actually getting our energy sucked even more by these spirits, these what you would call evil spirits, right? So we remove all the negative energies that are depleting your energy. And then we go into just balancing all of you so that it gets you into a place where it's easier for you to move forward and to tackle the habits that you need in order to realign yourself with the course of your life, right? So healing, we do the healing, but healing takes time. So it's quick in the spiritual realm, but if you guys know anything about tarot, then the pentacles, which represents the earth signs, if you would like to look at it like that, is the slowest one out of all the suits, right? Because we are in density. So sometimes it takes time for that energy to really take place in our mind and in our body. In the spiritual realm, it is done, right? It is healed. Now it's up to you to do the steps necessary in order to realign your life. And just because you have realigned your life, that doesn't mean like, whoo, yes, I have made it, I have nothing else to do. No, we're curious creatures. We're creatures that are always evolving, and we're always hitting obstacles. We're always hitting challenges. We're always meeting people that try to take us off our course, right? So it's up to you to take care of your mind. It's up to you to take care of your body once you have left my house, right? So how you can do that, especially for the people that have had curses, that have had ties. Curses do not need to be done with a spell. When you look at someone and you have a negative intention and you say that person is stupid, you are emanating a curse at them. You are projecting a negative intention at them, and that can affect their energy. Yes, it is also spells, but it's also what you are thinking when you're thinking about yourself and when you are thinking about other people. It's not just what you are thinking, it's the intention tied to the thought. That can create a curse. That can create a tie. Now, for the people that I have removed ties from, it is especially hard because once you get home and you really reflect on what happened in our session, because you will have to reflect on everything that we went through during the session, it can be a heavy burden, right? But you need to learn how to forgive people. You need to learn how to surrender, or else you're just attracting that negativity towards you again. This can be very hard because it is, heavy, as I said, right? But in order to be able to do that and to surrender and to let go, you need to take the best care of yourself as you can. So what to do after you've received a healing from me? Self-care. give yourself as much love as you can, give yourself as much support as you can. You can do this by taking a bath, you can do this by going for walks. Whatever feels like for you is a healthy way for you to release negative energy, that's what you need to do. And give yourself as much of it as possible so that you can rebalance your energy and that you're not actually attracting anything negative to you again, because we've released that. And typically I send it to the source, but some of those energies, they don't want to be taken by the source, right? So they try and wander to go attack somebody else, and you don't want that somebody else to be you again. So take very good care of yourself so that when you go out into the world, you're showing compassion, you're showing understanding, and you're showing empathy towards other people. If you're having difficulty with the action steps that I give you, typically I give you a timeline to do it for. If you really want to ingrain it into your body and into your muscle memory, do it for 21 days. If you want it to be a lasting habit, do it for 3 months. If you still need support and you need accountability, I have other programs, so you can always come back to me for that support, for that accountability, and to keep you on track when you feel like you're in mode self-sabotage. If you need a conversation, everyone that I've healed, you guys have access to me. So write to me and be like, Jess, I'm not in a good I'm not having a good mood right now. I'm in a bad moment. What can I do? I will send you meditations. I will send you affirmations. I will send you prayers. I usually do that on my own will. But if I do feel like it's reoccurring, then take a program, guys, okay? But that's how you should be taking care of yourself after we've done a healing. Really be gentle with yourself and give yourself the space that you need. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I have had a request to do a video on how family can impact you in impact your journey. I will do a video on that, especially for curses, but also not just for curses, but in their habits, in what they've had occur to them and how that affects and impacts especially a child, but not just children, because as we know, adults are also big children, right? So we'll talk about that in the next video. Bye guys.